Well, it was only a matter of time. Jack Beymer, who is a coin dealer that operated out of Santa Rosa, California, which is a pretty nice community in Northern California. He had sold his company to another Bay Area large coin dealer called Witter Coin. And Jack has been in business since, I believe, 1967. I was actually looking at one of his, I guess, one of his articles on some coins he was selling in an older copy of Coin World. I believe Coin World broke the news, but it wasn't big news to begin with because it was something that was talked about in the community. And yeah, Jack has been around. He used to be Mister. I guess he had a master list of all the coins he had, and he was very old school. For a while, he didn't have a website or anything like that. So it only seems fitting that another Northern California large, I would consider Witter Coin to be high end. I've actually never been to their shop. I've been to a lot of coin shops in the Bay Area because of where I'm located at. But they're in San Francisco. Here's actually Jack's rather pedestrian website. God bless his heart. I hope he enjoys retirement. But yeah, he was located in Santa Rosa. Here's his old address here, Big Oak Plaza Coins. I had the pleasure of meeting Mr. Beymer through a few coin shows in the Bay Area over the course of the last 15 years. Really nice, very approachable individual. Had a inventory that catered to a wide audience of different budgets, which I thought was really cool. But at the same time, the man had some rarities, and he actually has a number of them on great collections. And then what we're going to do today, aside from celebrating this gentleman, but also taking a look at a few of his personal PC items that he has on great collections. So there's Mr. Jack Beymer. Here is Witter Coin, wittercoin.com. They have some stunning inventory, to be sure. But yeah, just look at the price tags. There's stuff that you can grab for about $500, but that's here's one for 200 for a 1913 Type One Buffalo. Without getting too deep into what's in there, I want to see some gold coins. Let's see some of these. Yeah, yeah, pretty nice. Nice inventory. Great imaging here on a lot of these. And Witter had bought up the entire, I guess, a good fair amount of inventory from Mr. Beymer from the sale. Uh, don't know what the status is going to be of the Santa Rosa shop. I would assume that they're going to close that shop, or maybe do a remote Witter coin shop. I don't know. I might actually reach out to them to see what the deal is, and possibly make a trip over there, and kind of go from there and do all that great stuff. But in any event, yeah, this is a relatively big news if you're into kind of like the dealer scene and all that stuff. The older folks, just due to age, they're retiring, they're passing away, unfortunately. And these are all household names from like the 80s and 90s and 70s, even. Again, Jack has been in business since 67. So, yeah, he's lived a long, fruitful life in the hobby. And the owner of Witter Coin is no spring chicken himself. He's been around for a while, although he does have a right hand man who's a little bit more younger. That's overseeing operations of Witter. So I'm gonna have to put this as a bucket list place to go to here in the near future, and yeah, go check it out. Um, there's just something about pre 1933 gold that just it's electric. right? It's definitely a coin you guys need to add to your collection, wherever status of your collection may be. It might be a low end. Go out there, spend $400 or $500, get yourself a piece of early gold. It's a whole different experience. There's really no other way to describe it, but it's really cool. So great collections. Just added in the personal collection of Jack Beymer. All right, so you could go from the main GC page and actually take a look at all of the different collections they sell. Great Collections seems to be the go-to spot for collections and provenances and all that, and it's really exciting. I love that. They are uh, they have a good chunk of the market share for the coin auction crowd. I think that they're improving their currency side of things. But yeah, this is really cool. So just to kind of breeze through what we have here. I mean, we have a lot of high quality pieces. That's going to end up selling for a good fair amount of money, and these listings will end in about a month. So toward the tail end of the month of July, we're going to see a lot of these PC items from Mr. Beymer come to a close, and I think that might be it. I think this is like his best stuff. It might be his best stuff. I don't know. I don't want to personally say that this is everything. But when you're a man that's, I would assume he's probably in his 80s, maybe pushing 90 years old. He's an older gentleman for sure. That obviously, probably the best course of action is to, while you still have a little bit of this up here, is to sell some of these. And again, this is going to be more of when we're looking at this collection. Maybe this might put a little perspective in your guys's, kind of status. For those of you that are a lot older, these are going to be things that maybe not necessarily you want to pass down to family, but might as well just sell it while the market is quite strong right now and collect. It's always easier to manage the money, and people don't particularly like fiat currency, but if you're able to convert a lot of these to a burgeoning, coin market that is happening today, you're going to be in much better shape. So, these $300 coins might seem affordable, but guys, we are 31 days away from the end of this auction. I guarantee you that these pieces are going to shoot up through the roof. I mean, we have branch mint early teens Lincolns. So 11D, 11S, 12D, 12D. There's a pair of 12Ds in there. Full reds, for crying out loud. 12S, 13S, 15S, 16DS, 17S, 18 Denver. And then we have a couple quite phenomenally scarce dates in red and red brown. So 21S, 22D, which is a lower mintage piece there without it being a plain no mint mark. 24D, that one needs no introduction. That's just going to be a really tough coin. 24S, 25D, 26S. Again, we have some of the garden variety. Like, these coins really don't exist in that nice a shape, because during the 20s and 30s, a lot of these were certainly used and abused. Let's see here. Then we have some Buffaloes. We have a couple really nice 18/7 Denvers. It's the one of the premier over dates of the 20th century. 21S Buffalo, 23S Buffalo, 23S. A couple, three or four of them in there. Wow. Pretty nice. We have a 1797 Drape Bus Dime VG10 CAC stickered. 1837 Seated Liberty Halftime, the infamous No Stars type, and he has one, two, three of them in really nice shape. Four of them, actually. Wow. OGHs. A lot of these are coins that I'm going to just probably guess that maybe Mr. Beymer had graded a lot of these during the 80s because they're in like Rattlers, OGHs, things like that. And that's the time frame, the period in which a lot of these were used. So here's a number of really nice 3070s, one, two, three, four of them to be exact. Is it four? Yeah, four of them, all 66s. Here's a really stunning 1799 over 8 Drape Bust silver dollar. Yeah, that's gonna be an expensive piece. AU55. That one's quite pretty. I actually have my eye on this one here, the 1799 Drape Bust silver dollar. I've never owned a Drape Bust silver dollar, so there's no better piece to get than maybe one from the Beymer collection. I don't know. We'll see what happens there. It might get pretty over the top expensive. We have some early commems, some Daniel Boones. Oh, by the way, that's a 1799 Cat Bust Gold Eagle. Cincinnati Music Centers, Columbia, South Carolinas. We got one more page. Now, I don't know. Great collections might end up adding in more pieces because they like to stagger step the listings. So they'll list a number of coins from a collection in round one, and then they'll do a round two. Kind of like what we saw from like the Northern Lights collection and a few others that we've seen over time from GC. So a lot of Columbias. There's a Missouri, which is really pretty. I love the Missouri. There's an Oregon Trail, a 36, San Diego Pacific International Expo, a full mirror brockage, 76D Kennedy. Golly, look at this thing. Simply incredible. Wow. So you have full mirrored brockage right there. Um, so it was struck by a really early state capped die, and that's why you're able to see a full obverse of that coin with the design still on there. Only it's mirrored. Pretty crazy. Not too many people understand what a mirrored brockage is, but it's pretty much struck through a capped die of the earliest state. You know, so yeah, that's wild. That's gonna be a very expensive coin. It's already got 19 bids for $1,200. Um, no date silver 3 cent piece full brockage, another monster. Yeah, I guess our guy Mr. Beymer loved his brockages. Here's a 2 cent piece. Matron had brockage, another one there, and he has a few patterns to kind of round things out here. Um, so we it looks to be silver dollar patterns. Yeah, $1, $1, $1. So yeah, that's just I guess a few of his coins. I don't know if they're going to do a part two or another addition to this, but I wanted to let you guys know that this is what had transpired here in the last few weeks. The ultimate sale and the end of one of the most beloved coin dealers is the fairy tale is coming to a little bit of an end, and yeah, I guess that's it for this one. I just wanted to talk about this one real quick. Show you a few of his personal PC items that's being sold right now on Great Collections. It'll be ending in about 31 days. For more information, you can go on greatcollections.com for any information about the sale, or you want to know more. You could actually, call up Witter Coin and talk to the owner or the manager or whoever you want to if you needed more information on that. But yeah, we're seeing a little bit of a change in the hierarchy of coin dealers. Again, this is ever evolving. A lot of coin dealers out there are a lot of the seasoned age, so we're gonna see some of. It is what it is. It's hard to accept because I bought a few coins from Mr. Beymer over the course of the last 15 years, since even before starting the YouTube channel, and he had some phenomenal inventory. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. Thank you guys for tuning in on this one. As another aside, we do have a Whatnot coin auction tomorrow night. I will actually do a preview video on Always Unique Jen's collection of coins that she had sent me. She needs our help, and she had sent me a nice group of coins that we're going to sell for her so that way she could raise money to get new AC unit for their house. Their AC went out, as you guys know. A full, AC repair and replacement is quite expensive. Over $10,000 easy in certain, occasions. We have a number of donations from folks in the community that's going to go to support Jen through this. As myself, I have a few as well that we're going to, throw in a hat or throw in a ring as well. And hopefully, we'll be able to make some sort of impression so that way she could get this work performed and done and, turn a hot summer into something that's much more manageable. So come on down. I'll have a link below down in the description box for my referral link. You can grab yourself $15 in credit. If you've never signed up on the platform, go ahead and use that referral link and do so. And I hope to see you guys there. So stay tuned for the preview video. Again, congratulations to Mr. Beymer on a long, healthy career in numismatics, and then congratulations to Witter Coin for the purchase. I'm glad it's staying in the Bay Area. That's one of those things that's the part of the story that we don't think about. But being that Beymer has been around for a while in Northern California, and whatever your personal opinions are of the area, they have been a mainstay in numismatics. And I'm just glad that they're keeping it relatively local. So that's it. I'm out of here. You guys have a wonderful Friday or Thursday. Actually, it's Thursday today. I'll have my preview video sometime this evening. So you guys take care.